If your espresso is flowing too slowly, you've ground your coffee too fine. You've created too much surface area inside the puck of coffee, and the water is struggling to get through, leading to a slow and over-extracted shot of espresso. So to fix this, you have to calibrate your coffee grinder by dialing just a little bit coarser. While you're calibrating your grinder, you have to keep everything else consistent. So if you're aiming for an 18-gram dose, make sure that you're actually getting 18.0 grams. Make sure you're not changing anything like temperature and pressure, and make sure that you're tamping your coffee nice and consistently and evenly. Make sure that you're only changing one variable at any one time. How much coarser you go depends on how far off you were from your target extraction time, like 28-26 seconds. But after a little bit of trial and error with your grinder, you'll eventually start to get a feel for how much of a change you need to make, and dialing in should become a little bit of a second nature to you. Every time you make a change, there'll be a little bit of the old grind size stuck inside the burr chamber of the grinder. So make sure to purge at least a shot of ground coffee through before you test that new grind size. As you gradually go coarser, your espresso should start flowing faster and faster. Don't worry if you've gone too far and it's now coming out too quickly. Just dial the grinder a little bit finer and meet somewhere in the middle. Even if you calibrated your grinder yesterday and your espresso was flowing properly, your grinder might need recalibrating today. There's a huge number of variables, including grind size, that affect the extraction time of your espresso. These include even things like the freshness of the coffee and the ambient temperature in the room. That can make dialing in your espresso feel very frustrating, but knowing how to keep in control of things using grind size and knowing when to dial back a little bit coarser when you need to will get you 95% of the way there. Hope that's been helpful. We've got a longer 7-minute video about calibrating your grind size for espresso, which you can watch just here. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time.